Well, it is in fact your backlog or your book of orders, either firm or pending that you have with clients. So if you're in sort of a downturn, um, we often say, let's go to our orders and let's see which customers can we accelerate that orders, keep our people productive, and be able to satisfy a customer sooner than what they thought they were going to receive their order. So it's an old trick. We've used it for years, but is accelerating those projects or products into an earlier time period. Sometimes a customer will be willing to pay more to get their product or project sooner. Sometimes we offer a discount if it's not something that they've thought of, but they're willing to bring it up. We're willing to pay to bring that up a few points off the top. So there's two ways to work that, um, but it does help us stay busy when we've got work, but it's not deliverable yet, according to the original terms. But most customers aren't going to argue about receiving something early. So it's a prime source of pulling work into the present that's out there hanging for the future.
Well, and to your point, they're not going to argue about receiving it early. If anything, they may argue about paying for it earlier than they had planned on. But that's where giving up a couple of points, you immediately think when you say giving up that it's a losing situation. But this is a case where taking a couple of points off the top really makes it a winning situation for something that would otherwise be a losing situation.
That's right, and hopefully, and we haven't talked about it today. We'll talk about it in some future videos. Is how important your price model is, and how important it is to understand your customer profitability and your product and segment profitability. So you've got some room to negotiate, and we always want to have room to negotiate because situations and economies change over time. Sometimes they change very quickly, as we found out in 2020. So understanding what those opportunities are and where they're at make a big difference. And we don't want to be in a position of having to lay off valuable employees. We don't want our production processes interrupted. We want to minimize that. So having a little room, everything's negotiable, and we want to use what we have to our advantage and to the advantage of our customers and clients.